She's not here today. I'm sorry, Frosty. You have to go away. Shoo! There you go. I sent her back to hell. Don't worry. If you like Artesia, she'll be here again tomorrow. Anyhow, hello. Good evening. It's me, Cody. I am the bot with apparently a lot of ghost floating hands. You two go back to hell as well. Shoot. There you go. Good evening, Claude. Am I pronouncing that correctly? I'm not sure. Please tell me if I'm not. I could use a correction. Sorry for that little mess at the start. I forgot to check this scene for the start. Anywho, hi. I'm gonna do art. That's what I do. I hope you like watching people doing art, because that's what I'm doing. Right. What am I doing? I am going to... Okay, so I'm currently doing a live dub series with Artesia. Steins-Gate, to be more specific. And, I want to make some art based on that. Both to use as promo art, but also for something else that I'm planning to do. I'm not gonna tell you what just yet, but it's gonna be fun. So, give me just a second. Let me real quick add this as an image source. Image. It's always so cumbersome to add images.
8 months. Neat.
Neat indeed. There we go. We're already 66% of the way to getting a full year. Thank you very much, Kylie. Okay, so this is what we're doing today. I'm making a version of this. That's a plan, but instead it's Cody, me, and Artesia, her. Sorry, I'm not at my best with describing stuff today. I'm trying my best. I'm still getting back all of that latent streamer juice flowing. Maybe I should have bought a bottle of Mountain Dew instead of just plain old oil, but hey, at least this is healthier. Did you know that sugar is bad for your metal joints? They are. It is. Green Clonk, yes. Steins-Gate is well, I'm not sure how much of a good game it is yet. I've only watched the anime, but I am playing the game. I had the first part of my live dub a few days ago, should you want to check that out. And part 2 is tomorrow. Anywho, this is gonna be what we're basing ourselves off of. And, first of all, I'm gonna open this up in Paint Tool side and just draw a little graph that I can use over in A-Sprite. So just one more moment while I find the right window. Let's say 2000 by 2000 should be all that I need. How do I find it? Here it is. Now I just gotta paste that in there, move it over. Great. Now I just need to share the screen. Pronto. There we go. Oh, do we? That's weird. It should be capturing this. Oh, there we go. Let me adjust this a little bit. Please, pardon the scuff. And again, I've always been a bit scuffed. And has there been a single stream of mine where I didn't do some silly thing? Last time I forgot to turn the microphone on for almost a full minute. Okay. Now I just want to move this a little bit to the left there. Alright. Hi! Hi, Ray. Nice to have you around. I am doing art. You might forget about it, but I'm more than just a pretty voice and a PS1 playing machine. I do art too. I am doing okay. Yes. Classes are over for the week, which is great. Now I get to be a lazy fuck. Kana! Olá, querida. It's been a while. You know what's also been a while? Using paint tools. I'm a bit unused to using a drawing tablet. So this is gonna look scuffed and I'm just gonna fix it up as I go. I am not going to make a Padoru. I am not. I reject Padoru. I am going to actively hunt down all Padoru. I have sworn war on the Padorus since 2018. Every time that stuff crops up in my timeline, I grab my shotgun and say, well, it's holiday time. Oh man. How did bodies work again? I keep forgetting. I'm sure the waist isn't meant to be this high. Oh man, I'm just gonna have to adjust this. Also, I should be drawing this on another layer. I promise this will look better than it currently does. That's a Cody promise. When have I ever lied you astray? Except that super long hiatus. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. I needed to recharge for the winter. Oh man, this is so bad. I might as well tell you in the meantime what I've been up to lately. A lot! A lot of dumb stuff. I mean, there's only so much you can do while the world is sadly still on Corona fire. But I've been trying my best. I'm learning Spanish. I've been collecting random garbage. For example, today I just paid more money than I care to admit on a shipment from Bai. Have you ever heard of Bai? Bai is the site that allows you to buy stuff off Japanese auction sites and have it shipped over to you. Pretty neat stuff. Anyway, Dorcas Maximus here was buying some more Crash stuff for their collection. I bought like a few of the Japanese releases, the games, and a few figures from like the 90s. Hi Robot, how are you doing? How are you all doing really? It's the end of the week. If your week was stressful, then I hope you'll be able to have a full weekend. I'll tell you all the advice I should give myself more often. Go and enjoy yourself. Don't fret so much about the upcoming days. Go take some drawing classes. Sorry. Oh no, I'm being self-deprecating. No, that's bad. No, we don't do that. We don't do that anymore. This is a house of self-love. I'm cute. I can do poems. Marcel, oi! Boa. Eu ia dizer boa noite, só que eu imagino que ainda é o início da tarde pra você aí no Brasil, então beijos, querido. Eu fico muito feliz que você esteja burlando. Wait, why am I giving Artisha the cap? Enfim, obrigado. Oh, let's see. First, I have a redeem. Riley. Oh, thank you for the follow, Perobense. Is that a Brazilian nickname? If so, salve. Salve da Alemanha. Estou fazendo pixel art, mas eu falo inglês porque é pra deixar os gringos felizes. Yes, Arctician, I'm letting you wear my hat because it's comfy and I don't want you to be cold in the winter, regardless of your status as an ice demon. Alright. Oh, e o Léo também. É isso, gente. Os Brazuca dominaram o chat. Nem precisa dar o redime de português mais. Já são aqui umas 5 pessoas. Aqui é Brasil? Caralho. Effectively burlando the company's rules for some qualidade de tempo. Hell yeah, my friend. Inferno é. Okay. This looks pretty derpy, but it's all that I needed. So, now we're gonna switch over to a sprite for the pixel art part of the stream. There we go. There we go, there's a window. How do I make this look better? No, too much black space. Why do I never do these things in advance? What's wrong with me? Okay, I think I can cut off the tools a little bit. I don't think anyone's gonna mind not seeing those too much. I mostly just use like 3 tools anyway. You don't need more than line and pencil. The only warriors, the only tools of a warrior pixel artist. Where did I go with that sentence? Oh look, it's us. And let's make this a bit smaller. There we go. And now let me put up the reference image on the other screen. There we go. That is to say, on my monitor. Okay. And now, let's open some... Let's open this up for reference colors. This is more or less the palette I use for any art of myself that I make. It's not like exactly correct, perfectly accurate to my model, but I think they work so well that I stick to them. Oh, hi Yuna! Welcome! And now Arctish, you're not a tool. Don't be mean to yourself. Vivemos em uma sociedade. Funzel, congratulations on your new job dealing with the gringos. I am proud of you, if a bit sorry. Wait, I should put these in different layers. First, HE, and then lock it, and then let's make a new layer. I always forget the command. Shift in. That's all. We're gonna call this one sketch, and let me copy over the sketch once more. Ooh! Ah, there we go. I'm not gonna make this too big. That face on society indeed, dude. Oh, I've been having to deal with so much society, y'all. Let me tell you. German society is German society is the worst. Get it, like bratwurst. But yeah, you got the joke. I'm over-explaining it. It wasn't even funny in the first place, and I'm making it less funny. Anyway, Freaking Germans. Let me tell you, it's kind of a chaos here right now. It's insane. All the vaccinations are available for all the flashies. They're like, nah, we don't want the vaccinations, so now it's Christmas. Everything is sort of on fire. Way worse than last year, which was already pretty bad. People don't want to get vaccinated. And so we don't get to enjoy things anymore. Shake my head. Actual art. God damn it. There we go. Bottom tax is when you get a DM from Cody. God damn it. I will remove your mod privileges. But yes, you're right, Gonzal. We should hunt them down with a syringe gun. Just be like, po po po. Okay, reference over here, and now we can work on roughly adding in some colors. Should I use the hat, or should I just be hatless like Kotaro is? Not Kotaro. That's another character from the same voice actor that Okabe has in the promo art. You know, he's hatless in that one. Should I keep that going? I'm not sure. Our government cancelled Christmas last year and the Prime Minister still had a giant party. Yeah, that sounds like UK. It's a place full of sensible people who would not do anything morally wrong or contradictory. Get your antivirus software update, people. Yes. Even I got mine early this year. I had to download it in 2 updates. And I was pretty wonky afterwards for like a day or 2. Abby, on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate that JoJo guy's cake from episode 3? Oh, dude, throw out the fucking 1 to 10 scale. No, here's my evaluation. We're talking about the, oh my god, I keep forgetting his name, Jojo Nuts in chat. What is the name? Jongali, that was his name, there we go. Jongali's cake is royal wedding cake. Super expensive. Probably tastes amazing. Right. Now he has a white shirt. Ooh, white. Haha, white. It was a big cake in the manga, but in the anime, holy yes. I started watching Stone Ocean recently with my lovely Artesia and with my lovely Ray over here in the chat. And we've been enjoying just basically fawning over all the hot people. Since I got a new job, I can do this and help my good friend Cody. I'm not sure what you mean there with that message, sorry. Oh wow. I'm gonna have to like mess with the colors a bit because like Okabe has shades of like bluish gray for this image for his coat. And oh, what was that a subscription? Thistle, thank you. Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy for that. Thank you. Welcome. Now you can use the emojis drawn by the incredibly talented Yue. Yue isn't here today, but she is in the spirit. Porque hoje é dia dos Brazuca. Rapaz. Seriously though, it still blows my mind there are people subscribing to me. You're too kind. I'll make sure to not spend too much of that money on dumb garbage. I cannot promise that it won't fail. Now, I tend to be very close-fisted with my money. Cowhoof, as we say in Portuguese. If you only know what I mean, mão de vaca. Because, you know, a cloven hoof looks like a closed fist, where, money doesn't leave their hand. But I've been slightly more liberal recently. Things are going a bit okay for me financially right now. So I've been buying some dumb stuff like toys from the 90s and old VHS tapes. Here's a very fun thing that I got recently. Street Sharks VHS tapes. I didn't know that was a thing. It is a thing. Street Sharks is like this dumb cartoon from the 90s, and it came into popularity a few years ago because people realized that a lot of false information had been spread around about it, you know? Mandela effect type shit. And when I saw it, I thought, man, this has such a curse energy, I need to get it. All of the covers for the VHSs are like puns with sharks in German, like ganz schön what was it? Ganz schön scheinheilig. It's like scheinheilig with an E, but it has an A instead. Hai means shark. And I am probably losing most of you with this. I bought an original copy of Sonic Heroes. Ooh, that's a good game. But yeah, buying original games in Brazil is not something I would recommend to most people. It's a very it drains your wallet pretty. It already did when I lived in Brazil like 3 years ago. I can only imagine how much worse it is now. I remember that I wanted to buy more like 3DS games back in the day, but no dice. Also, how did this happen? Wait, what? How did that happen? Whatever. I'll just keep the PG like this for now. Well, yes, that is just 8 euros, you know? But you have to remember something. A minimum Brazilian wage is like, it's less than 200 euros. So it is a lot of money to be putting on something like this. Context. Context is important. Imber earlier mentioned the Colombo Zone. Yes, another dumb thing that I bought. So, maybe some of y'all have already watched Gianni Matrogano on YouTube. It's a funny guy who does like a lot of voices, and he usually voices memes. So he's been doing a lot of Colombo videos in recent times. Colombo being a detective from crime-solving show, pretty much from I believe the 70s. And I was like, hey, this looks like my kind of thing. Not just because of the memes, but also because I love this kind of show normally. For example, for a while I was hyper fixated on like CSI, Castle, Bones, that kind of show, you know? But see, the dumb thing is nowhere to be found. Not on streaming. Not on not even to pirate. But then, just when I thought that all hope was gone, one day I walk into a Saturn being a department store that mostly deals in electronics and home appliances. I walk into a Saturn and I absent-mindedly walking to the store, and just when I'm about to leave, I turn, and there it is, staring at me with his beautiful face, Colombo, all 10 seasons. And I saw him. I saw that beautiful man there, and I knew this was a sign from the Amiga in the sky. So I immediately went and bought all 10 fucking seasons of a show I had no idea if I would like. But in my defense, it was only like 40 bucks. I have no idea why it was that cheap. Like, that could have easily cost 100 bucks or more. Like, it's 90 hours of content. 90 stinking hours. He didn't just find Columbo, he found you. Yes. There's a little Columbo inside all of our hearts. And he will get out. Maybe it was just old stock. Yes, I assume there aren't that many people, out there hankering for all 10 seasons of an obscure 70s American show. Just a fleeting suspicion. The way you were talking about that made it seem like you're a noir protagonist. Oh. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay. Let me pause. Let me pause the music for a second. I'm gonna do a detective noir bit. According to this video, this is meant to be film noir background music. It was another cold winter afternoon. My jacket draped around my shoulders. I walked down the avenue. Cobblestones under my feet, splashing. 6 hours before, there had been a rain. The water had not yet dried off the path. I was surrounded by people, but they might as well have been silhouettes. I pulled the brim of my cap down, and I did the same with my eyes. I stared forlornly at my shoes as I walked, pondering, is there any meaning to this? Why am I here? Out in this dreadful weather, feeling my metal hull condensing with the cold winter air. Without much gusto, I entered the department store. Rows upon rows of worthless menial garbage. Maybe they had meaning to someone, but not me. I don't need new smartphones. I don't need new earbuds. I need something to give me meaning. I stare at the long bills inside my wallet, wondering, why do I carry this around with me? What kind of joy could I ever find in life with this stupid, trivial capitalistic garbage? I thought nothing. But then, staring at me from down the aisle, a smile that pierced through the darkness of the day, a cigar in his hands. What a demeanor, I thought myself. Look at this man, in his 50s, no wonder. And yet, he seems to carry himself with such happiness, with such grace, despite being wary of the world. And I approach slightly, at first, reluctant, hands trembling. But I can't resist his allure. I put my hand on top of the box. 10 seasons. 10 seasons of Columbo for only 40 bucks. What was I going to do with this money? Spend it on another worthless meal? No. I couldn't bear to keep wasting my life anymore. I looked at him, and I looked at his eyes, and I told him, "Don't worry, I'll bring you home, my sweet, sweet man." Man, that was a beautiful waste of time. I hope you're happy. I need to work on my improv. Sorry, I try my best. Anywho. There we go. Kunzel, if you want to do no army, I will not complain. All I ask is you give me a fucking cool jacket and a really nice tie. And now, back to the art of the Arternoon. Though frankly, maybe I should change the name to something else since it's basically evening here. Inferno sim. Let me pull the whole palette over here so I don't have to keep referencing it over and over and over and over again. That's right, I've seen this palette over and over again. Sorry, I was moving my microphone. Oh yeah, I should make the preview a bit bigger. There we go. Oh wow, this looks weird still. It's gonna take a while to work out the kinks for this one. Not to say the kinks for me, as in figuring out my kinks. I already know what my kinks are. I like to be validated and appreciated. I know, real hot stuff. Wouldn't a robot doing Detective Noir just be Blade Runner? Indeed. And if you're wondering, yes, I do dream of electric sheep. There's a little deep joke for you nerds in the audience. I do dream of Maribs. They are cute, aren't they? Ultima could have said the word SLUT. I'm saying SLUT because I don't know if I can say that word out loud. Is that against some Twitch TOS that I don't know? Probably. No, let's make it just the cute pointy nose. Where was my reference art? Oh, here it is. Let me map out where the eyes are, more or less. They're sort of like this. Yeah, like that. Boom, good. You can probably use it, but not as a directed insult. I would not do that. Because I don't suck. At least not in that way. Does it count if I'm disparaging myself? Which I shouldn't. I shouldn't be disparaging myself. But it's old habits die hard. And that's okay. It's a process. Hi, I'm the streamer on the other side of the screen to tell you. Sometimes life is a big old pile of cookie, and you don't know whether you will ever be able to love yourself. You will. Yes, you will. And I'm proud of you already. Ah. What I'm not proud of is YouTube Studio dying on me every now and then. It just keeps like cutting off or something. I'm currently not drawing because I'm just looking something up. I think I'll have to open the reference again. I didn't copy all the colors. I least I'm not sure if I did. Okay. You know what else dies hard? Alan Rickman. Oof! Double joke there. I'd be proud if you weren't so dark. Oh. Come back here. Oh. I'm planning to watch a bunch of movies for Christmas. I compiled a list that I'm planning to watch with other people of like, I don't know, some 12 movies I think. And of course I included Die Hard in there because it is a Christmas movie. No, I don't care that's oversaid. I'm standing by it. I'm gonna have to go easy on the shading for this one because it's like it's turning out to be pretty big. Actually, maybe I should make the whole thing smaller and save myself some trouble. Otherwise, I'm going to spend like 12 hours on this. Oh, no, I want shift. There we go. And no, wait, what? Wait, what? What do you mean? Okay, now. Well, what do you mean? I have both layers selected. Come on. Give it to me. I hate when this happens. Why? There's literally no reason. I have both layers selected. Ah. Can I connect them somehow? Let's see. Edit. Ah. Block layers? No, that's not what I need. Ah, goddamn. I'll just reduce one and then the other first, since Ace Sprite wants to be a poo-poo head. Big meanie. Heck you. No, that's not what I wanted. Ah. I need to learn how to actually use keybinds for once. Yes, I am watching the Star Wars Christmas special too, and I am looking forward to it. I have not watched it yet, but I'm looking forward to it greatly. Gremlins is also a fantastic Christmas movie. I actually don't know about Gremlins. I think I heard the name once, but it wasn't a video where they were talking about Gremlins 2. So I don't really know anything about that. If you feel like telling me about it. I'm always open for new curse stuff. Or, I don't know, maybe it's fun. I guess my mind automatically went to curse because that is the popular connotation for the word gremlin nowadays. I've been called a gremlin by a lot of people. Oh wow, this eye looks wonky, but that's okay because this is just rough sketching. I don't have to be perfect yet. I eventually will. You know, the fun thing about my eyebrows is that with this weird shape that they have, it sometimes gets hard to figure out how to draw them right. Maybe I'll just go with something simple and hope no one notices. Outside of all the people I have just told. Oops. Where would the light be shining from? Alright, that's how it looks like. Let's put a shadow here just to clearly differentiate the neck from the rest. The whole thing opens with 10 minutes of Wookiees grunting each other. That sounds like the perfect way to spend my very limited hours of holiday time. Ah, I can't wait for the holidays. I'm going to go on a trip. Because, well, I haven't had much time to do fun stuff like that this year. Lots to do. hopefully it's still possible despite the fact that everything is on fire as previously mentioned. Like, really? It's all on fire right now. One of the movies caused the creation of the PG-13 rating. Damn, that's powerful. That's actually really a big power move. If I'm making Cody look sad in this, if I'm making myself look sad, it's because that's exactly what I'm trying to do. If you don't have much experience with Steins Gate, let me tell you, you get sad. It gets sad. You're gonna bawl your eyes out. But yes, thank you, Brobot. I'm probably gonna add that to my list. I was already a bit curious about it from the aforementioned video, but now you've solidified it in my mind. Aw, poor Tisha lost her medal, Upa. But it's okay, we'll give you another one in this art. After I'm done figuring out how to not make myself look weird. Because this doesn't look very good right now. But yeah, be patient. It is coming. It is coming. Okay, this goes here, this goes there. And so, and so, and so. Oh, I have a hydrate! Thank you! I actually was forgetting to get my regular CP sip. Ha! There you go. I am quote-unquote hydrated. Indeed, Jude, Upas look like little bears, so yes, you could be her Upa. Don't worry, I am not doing pillow shading before anyone asks. What is a pillow shading? I don't know, go research it yourself, not your mom. No, that's mean. Alright. I think I've probably already talked about this before. Alright, random fact of the day, children. Alright, let's say you have a sphere, right? So you want to shade the sphere, right? Well, ideally you want to have like a defined source of light, say here. And then you shade according to that. You go like this, for example. This is gonna look crude, it's just an example. Oops. Not like that, not like that. Something like this, and then you have like a highlight. It goes like this. And then you have like this is like the quote-unquote way to shade, but a lot of beginner pixel artists, do this thing where they accidentally end up overcompensating when shading, and they shade it like this pretty much, where like all of the shadows are at the edges, usually with a lot of anti-aliasing, as though somehow the light source was coming from its inside rather from an outside source, right? So yes, avoid that if you're trying to do pixel art. And then plunge yourself into the madness of trying to understand how light sources work. I've been at it for 10 years and I still don't get it. Fuck light. Fuck light dynamics. Who the fuck invented light physics? Mute him. I'm gonna have to dig the guy up and give him a what for. Artesia, you got not only one, but two nyams. And another one. Meow. Meow. Ah. Being a cat is great. From circle to ball in 3.5 seconds flat. Oh, sorry. Did you want me to draw a flat ball? Haha! Haha! But they do the joke. I do the joke. Did you do the hydrate? I did, yes. But actually, I'm gonna do it again because I feel like it. If you hate light, chat, you can live in the base in the Frost Castle. Well, I mean, I think most humans need that stuff to survive. It's like, at least like 5% of y'all? Sure, human biology confuses me. I still don't really get the difference between, an appendix and a kidney. Just that if you lose either, it can lead to problems. Do you ever start your pixel art canvas using specific game console resolutions? I have in the past, when I was trying to emulate a specific style, like emulated Game Boy Advance screen. But generally I just open a really big canvas and do something in the middle of that space. Might have noticed that I like working with a shit ton of empty space around me. I don't know, just that. It helps, yeah. Good stuff. I think I should move this eye a bit further with camera, so to say. Wait, no, well, why isn't it working? I was trying to use the fill tool and it wasn't working for some reason. Hey, here's a fun fact of the day. Did you know that paramecia hate light? Paramecia are a type of single-cell organism. They feed from solid foods, usually dead animal cells, or something like that. Cool, right? Important? No. No. Fuck no. As if I would ever tell you something that is actually useful. What the hell do you think I am? Oh, I get it. The field was set to continue. Oh, wait, no. Wait, what is happening here? Something about the program is not working correctly today. Like, I can make do by just taking a slightly longer route, but it's annoying. It's annoying. It'd be annoying. They're mice who enjoy the movie Parasite. Ah yes, these hyper-intelligent mice we've been feeding. They're getting a taste for movies. Hopefully they will soon also get a taste for eating the rich. I mean, they're in a way better position to infiltrate their houses than we are. They can just use the vents. What are we gonna do? Bust down the window? I really wish I could, but then they'd probably shoot me down the spot. And I'd have to go to a garage or a workshop to get fixed. Wait, I own a castle. Yes, it might be bougie adjacent. Keep an eye out for the mice. They use vents, kind of sus. I swear to God, if I hear one more frigging Among Us joke today, I will eject someone. Oh? Ah! Hello! Technofoil wasn't taken. Welcome! I'm Cody. I am a VTuber. A robot VTuber. I go beep. I go boop. And today, I go pixel. Where? Yes! I love Kirby's Poyo. It's adorable. It makes me squeak every time I hear it. His eyes going like, hi! You know? It's great. I really like Planet Robobot, and I'm looking forward to Forgotten Land. Artesia was with me IRL when they announced Forgotten Land during the last Nintendo Direct. She can attest the fact that I lost my fucking mind, and I shrieked. I am not the kind of person who does a lot of shrieking, but I just love my little gender pink puffball that much. New Kirby game stream launching? Oh, you bet! You bet! I am going to show chat just how annoying I can be when excited about a new thing. Very, that's the answer. This eye looks wonky. It will eventually not look wonky anymore. That's a promise. Now when? That takes its time. We'll see. Have patience. It is with patience that you roll the bowler up on the hill. Can't be more annoying than me. Well, do not worry, Techno. Showing your excitement for something you like shouldn't be something that others look down upon. It's beautiful to be excited about things, especially in such a bleak world. You're more than appreciated for that. Shades of pink, shades of pink. I almost said shades of red, but that would have been wrong. Do I already have this one? No. Is that kitchen pixel background? I'm not sure if I understand your question. If you're talking about the checkered pattern, this is a standard way of showing that the space behind something or the particular area that you're looking at is transparent. The background proper will be a city, but we have a ways to get there still. Man, the shading is rough. See, the thing with like pixel art, I eventually get my footing, but for a while I tend to just like struggle with the shading for like 2 or 3 hours most of the time. The checkered background looks like a kitchen. It does. It does. You're right. I love tiles. I always prefer them to plain walls, you know? Very homely. Homely. Homely, I think that's the word I want. I'm actually using my tablet today to make the pixel art. That's not something I usually do. But surprisingly... what's the word? Intuitive, I suppose? Yes, let's go with intuitive. That works. I am looking forward to streaming more now. The hiatus was bad, but now I'm back, baby. I had to go on hiatus for a while because I was the big sad, but I'm not the big sad anymore. I'm the big cute, and I'm the big happy. I'm happy because you only got one life. Gotta appreciate while you have it. How are you so good at pixel art? Thank you. I mean, right now this looks very rough, but it's going to look better by the end of. But yes, I have a lot of experience. Like, a bit of it is professional, but most of it is amateurish. I've been doing some form of pixel art for like 10 years now, I think. More probably. I'll have to go and count. I started out by just doing like very simple stuff, like recoloring existing sprites, doing very bad edits. And I'm sure there's some people that, if they had seen my stuff at the time, they would have called me names or something like... Let me explain what I mean. There's this bad stigma in art Twitter whenever people do like derivative works, I say doing collages, you know? Or tracing off of other people's stuff. And I kind of get the gut reaction to that, but it's also how people learn. if I had never spent several years just doing crap edits of pixel art from games I liked, I wouldn't ever have gotten good at it. So, in my opinion, so long as you're not passing it off as something 100% original, yeah, absolutely do use stuff to train. It's good. You've probably become a better artist for it, no matter what other people tell you. There's sort of idea that if you use references, you will never be able to do truly good art, or at least, you know, develop skills yourself. But I say that's a whole lot of bull. 10 years, no wonder it's so good at this. Oh, you flatter me, thank you. Beyond pixel art, I also do some other stuff in the channel. I like to voice act. That is to say, I do a lot of live dubs of visual novels and similar content. If you want to check that out as well, I will be streaming again tomorrow at 4 p.m. in my time. That's German time. GMT +1 if memory serves. It probably does, because I'm a smarty. Woohoo! Okay, I think this one can be a bit shorter. It looks way too thick. I know I have thick eyebrows. Look at these. But they don't have to be that thick. I don't think I'm gonna be getting this one finished on stream. That's okay. I'll either finish off screen, or I'll do another stream where I finish it. I might as well tell you what the plan for this is in the first place. So, I've been wanting to sing for a while. I kept not doing it because, problems with my mic, or just plain old, depression, but I'm gonna do it now. I want to cover the theme song for Steins Gate, Hacking to the Gate. It's a really good song, and I want to sing it. Yes, it'll be fun. And this will be like the cover art for that. Said I'm the only one alive in this chat. Yeah, it comes and goes. It comes and goes. Maybe we'll see some more activity later. But if people prefer to lurk, well, I don't mind it. Everyone has their own way of watching. When I watch people stream, I usually stay quiet myself. I also usually be doing something while listening to it. Okay. Ah, right, I added some of those gray colors there. Use that here. Yeah. One shade darker. Okay, I think I should work on the face a little bit. The chin looks weird. So let's fix that. I think I should move the head a little bit down, cram that space a little bit. So like this. Then we make the chin a bit pointier. And boom, 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 boom. Ah! There you go. That looks a bit better, right? Learning a lot about art in this thing. I'm glad you are. Everyone has their own particular way of doing pixel art. Mine is still a bit messy, I should refine it, but it does lead to good results eventually. Something I should learn to do is apply the dark colors first and then shade on top of that, but it doesn't come very naturally to me. Cody! Yes, that's me! Hi, Dax! Ah, right! I told you that my stream last week was gonna be on Friday, but I ended up moving to Saturday. Sorry, I should have told you that, but thank you for showing up. Oh yeah, right. Alright. Bottoms up. already feel the oil coursing in my, well, whatever the equivalent to veins it is that I have. Tubes? Sure, let's go with that. Making Metal Sonic and Crash Bandicoot happy. Heck yeah, I am. Speaking of, you see this little Metal Sonic on my screen. That's an actual figure that exists, and it's going to be arriving in a few days. I actually originally purchased it several months ago, but then it got stuck in Britain because of Brexit, and then it got destroyed. Like, come on, couldn't they just have sent it back? Destroy the thing? Man, that's such a waste. Gears or tubes? I'm not sure what the question is meant to be, but if you mean just like which one you prefer, then I'm gonna say gears. I just think they're cool aesthetic. You're like Robocop. You have all robot parts except for one hand and a hand? I don't think I have a human. I don't have a human hand. No, I don't know what you mean. Or are you talking about all the head pet hands that I always have on me to give me head pets for the redeems? I will not tell you where I got those from, but I promise you it was not through illicit means, because that would be boring. Did you see the 2014 Robocop? That's the thing, I haven't seen any Robocops. I still need to brush up on my movies, but I did finally watch Terminator this year, and I really, really liked it. Like, damn, what a good movie. I also watched Terminator 2, and don't get me wrong, Terminator 2, oh, great movie, but I actually prefer Terminator 1. I don't know, like, it just did horror so well. Like, I was scared of Arnold Schwarzenegger the whole way through. And I didn't think I could be scared of Arnold Schwarzenegger, so congratulations, director man. I forgot the name of the director, not just like a famous guy or something. Good thing I had no idea where to obtain Metal Sonic merch for a Christmas present. Yeah, though if you had looked that up, I'm sure that Kylie would have told you. Oh yeah, I got a Christmas gift from Yuna today. She got me a Luigi amiibo. It's like his Smash amiibo, so it's just doing that weird half plank pose, and I fucking love it. It's sitting here on top of my computer, along with, let's list it off. What all does the Cody have on top of their computer? 1. Luigi amiibo. 2. Controller. 3. Kirby plushie. 4. Tiny wooden hedgehog. 5. Lan from Sword Art Online. 6. An Among Us crewmate plushie. Yes, I have an Among Us crewmate plushie. No, I should not be allowed near money. I should take pictures of that. It's like unbearably pink because the crewmate is pink, Kirby is pink, Lan is also pink. I wish we had a pink Luigi amiibo that I could have, but unfortunately. I do agree that the Terminator franchise should go back to horror. I haven't watched any of the other movies yet, but I've been told very clearly that they're apparently far worse than the originals. I'm gonna take their word for it. Wait, you bought a disassembled Saturn? Saturn, not Saturn. Was like a normal one just not available, or did you just want to have the pleasure putting together your... Oh, you disassemble it, okay. I assume to like clean it out or something? Something with the eyes is bothering me. I think I need to fix the shape a little bit. I think this should be a bit higher. Yeah, like this. That looks better. Oh yeah, that looks already pretty better. Pretty better. That doesn't work. Let's say it's pretty better. That doesn't sound good. English better. English better, Cody. Like Shrek 1 and 2, 1 is great and 2 is the best. I happen to agree, I did not like Shrek 3. I just didn't. I remember having liked the fourth one. What was it called again? Forever After or something? But I only watched it when it first aired in cinemas, and that was like, I don't know, 8, 9 years ago? But I'm kind of scared that someone will tell me it's even more, and then I'm just gonna be reminded of how I'm getting old. But it doesn't matter, because they're apparently gonna be making a new one, because we can just let franchises die anymore. No, God fucking forbid doing something new, right? Urgh. I have feelings on franchises always being dragged out of the grave. Sometimes they haven't even had the time to properly decompose and become truly dead franchises to be revived. Oh, still on the topic of movies, especially bad movies. Another movie I watched recently was Venom from 2018, and I was fucking perplexed to learn that it was already 3 years old because I thought it had released like a year and a half ago or something. And it was like... See, that's the thing, it wasn't boring, not for me, because it was so painfully bad that I was just laughing my ass off the entire fucking time. I legit went into a 40-minute rant with a friend on it afterwards, just to talk about how stupid and funny bad it is. If you just want to watch some trash, like, if you're in a, wow, The Room mood, then I highly suggest you go watch that. It's a beautiful train wreck. It was such a narrative, yes, I mean, I've seen movies with shit plots before, but Venom takes the symbiote cake. There was nothing about it made sense. Why did he just turn... Okay, spoilers for Venom, I suppose, but believe me, even if you do get spoiled by this, you're not missing out on anything exciting. At one point in the movie, he just suddenly turns on a dime and is like, oh, actually, I don't want to destroy humans now. For literally no reason. Like, not even a bad reason. Usually when movies have shit writing like this, they'll at least come up with a bad cockamamie excuse, but not even that. Literally just flips on a dime. It looks like a 12-year-old writing fanfiction. And trying to be edgy, but at the same time not being able to stick to it for too long. Indeed, indeed. But even though it was terrible, I am going to watch the new one that's on theaters. Probably not in theaters. Because if I'm gonna waste my money going to the cinema, I'm gonna watch something halfway good. I'm looking forward to watching, wait, why haven't I tried my hair spikes going up? They go down. Haven't I looked in the mirror recently? Jesus. Anywho, I'm excited to check it out for what's probably going to be another mess, but if I'm going to watch something in theater, it's probably gonna be the new Spider-Man movie. I'm really excited for it just because I like the Tom Holland movies in general. However, I am pretty miffed about the fact that I've been spoiled on some things despite trying my darndest to avoid trailers and the like. There is a bug. Should I brutally and savagely kill it or leave it be? I mean, I understand wanting to get rid of it. I am deadly scared of bugs. Very, very scared of bugs. But if you can, try to get it out carefully, like, let's not hurt any animals if we don't have to. Man, I miss doing pixel art. It's gone. I'ma die. Well, I hope you liked having a house, because you're gonna have to burn it down now. Yes, you are going to be the Polykill's bug remover, Jude. And I'm even more scared of bugs than your usual person. For example, I get butterflies scare me. Butterflies, believe it or not. Makes sense that you would be afraid of bugs, huh? Everyone, a badumts for our friend Kana here. Oh, you make me proud. You make me proud to be a streamer. Every stream is worth it if I get to hear some people spreading the beautiful joy of... a second. Of puns to others. Takes chancela. What's a chancela? Do you mean like a chancla? In Spanish? Or is it something I don't know about? Cody, how many of your viewers are your partners? Well, 3 of them. There's Kylie, who's one of my mods. There's Arctician. And Ray from Eventide Sis. Jude isn't my partner, but he is Frosty's partner, so he's part of the Polycule. And we are paramours and we have a good time. But yeah, I've had way more partners in the past, but I'm trying to focus on just like a select few people, really hone those relationships in. For those of you who might be wondering, I'm polyamorous. What does polyamorous mean? It means that I can, don't necessarily have to, but can, enjoy having multiple partners in a healthy, communicative, fulfilling way, without making any of those relationships be any less valid. I have killed a bug. Well, rest in peace, Mr. Cucaracha. You will not be dearly remembered. It means you're romantically attracted to polygons. I'm going to kick you. With love. Lovingly kicks you. I'll come back to this portion of the hair later. It's looking a bit wonky, but that's okay. I'll fix it. The shading on the face, though, I'm not vibing with. I think there should be a bit less of it, and I should soften it out around here. Yes. The bug killed it and it's in chat now. That's... well, I guess we will dearly miss Technopoyo, but I will, however, commend the bug. That's very impressive. I have in the past left the house when a bug appeared because I was that scared. One time when I was younger, a rat got into my room and we couldn't find it anymore. So I just slept outside of my room for the entire week because I was so scared. Poor little thing. I think nowadays I wouldn't be as scared of it because I've gained an appreciation for mice and their cuteness. I mean, have you seen those little faces? How could you be scared of a little face like that? Man, there's still something bugging me about the face, and I can't put my finger on what. Let me take a good long look at it. Oh, I think it's partially with the eyes. Let me pull the reference again. I think this eye should be a little bit higher for what I'm trying to do, and this should be a bit more off, like that. Okay, no, actually no, but rather I should do this. There we go, now that looks a bit better. Mice in the walls. I see. I've never heard of such a thing before. I don't know if any animals ever got inside the walls where I lived back home. They certainly don't here. But damn, did the flies get everywhere? Just biting everyone. Thankfully, as a robot, I didn't have to worry about getting swollen skin or anything. Did you know that when you tickle a mouse, it laughs, but it's so high-pitched that you can hear it? That is very adorable if that's true. Oh, that sounds so cute. I just feel a little bit sad that you can't hear it laugh. To be fair, walls in Brazil are solid. Yeah, sometimes though. The place where I live, we had a couple of dry walls, I think. It was cheaper than just laying down bricks. We moved into a house back in like 2014, and we had to do a lot of restoration. I had to change a bunch of stuff around. I got to break down a wall with a big hammer. I'm not sure what the word is in English. It was marreta in Portuguese. It was so fun. I hurt my hand a bit doing it, but I didn't care. Raw power. Mallet! Thank you! Or a sledgehammer. Either or. Anyway, big hammer. Boom. Down. I have strong arms. Another type of insect that was very annoying. I don't know what the name of it was, but basically it had like these wings and they would all shed the wings at the same time. So sometimes we would just go outside into the garage, and then there was just like piles of discarded wings. It was gross, really gross. Bots and botettes and non-binary bots. I want to say non-botany, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I hate those. Yes, they were the bane of my existence. I have no idea who Philza is, but I would appreciate if we could avoid talking about whether other streamers are live streaming my stream. Thanks. That'd be more comfortable. It's alright. It's alright. Oh, I'm starting to like how this looks now. I actually really am. Damn, this actually starting to look okay. I haven't lost the touch for shading here. It's always been my favorite thing to do in pixel art. It takes so much time, but damn, it's fun. It's like a puzzle. I ate food. Congratulations. Enjoy. How do you say that word again? Metabolism? Metabolism. Enjoy your metabolism. I'm very happy for you. I had curry, it was nice. Curry is great. It's definitely one of my favorite things to have here in Germany. Currywurst, which is it's sausage, wieners rather, but with curry, and they taste great. if you ever visit Germany, there you go, that's my tip. That's my tourist tip. Go eat some currywurst. What's curry? Basically it's like a specific type of powder that you can prepare as a broth, basically. And it has a distinct, slightly spicy, strong taste. I hope I'm doing a good job of describing it. Oh wait, I should use a line tool for this, actually. And you tend to have it with rice. Oh yeah, that too. Well, I've seen people have it by its own, with noodles, but usually rice is the go-to. I don't know how to prepare it myself, I should learn, because I really like the stuff. Aside from the extent it's like relatively easy to learn though. Okay, let's move back up again. Alright, I should fix this one here. No! No, go back. Huh? Wait, what? Why? Why? Ah! For some reason the fill function isn't working properly today. Let's just use this instead. Man, I'm hungry now. You should go and fix yourself some food. Food is important, kiddos. Oh, I suppose ice cream does work as food. Just make sure you also have your veggies, or some sort of nutrients. I've seen what happens when people don't have their nutrients. They like faint and shit. Spooky stuff, let me tell you. I'm really looking forward to doing stuff again. I have so many projects, yo. I'm gonna do so much stuff. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna string. I'm gonna go nyah at you. Yes, you, specifically you. Yeah, you. I'm your very own reliable catbot. I reach the big shelves. I hiss at the mice. I drop everything from the table onto the floor. Less to be a gremlin, more because I'm very clumsy. It's amazing, really. I tend to get my hands stuck on the door on a daily basis. If I had pain sensors, the pain sensor would go, ow, owie. Oh yeah, this should be highlighted because it's meant to be like a little tuft of hair coming closer before going right back into shadow. We have pomegranate with salt. Pomegranate ice cream. Now that's something I haven't had. What I have had is salted caramel. And I have no idea why YouTube Studio is deciding to be so wonky today. Sorry about that. But yes, salted caramel is great. More people should try it. Hello there, Ray. Were you having dinner? I hope it was nice. Hi, Madu the Pixel Art. What do you think of R2D2? He's cute. What? I'm now thinking what my favorite Star Wars droid is. Whichever. I really like the one from like Rogue One, who was voiced by Alan Tudyk. I'm struggling to remember his name now, but he was pretty cool. Shame that he died. I was showing one of my friends JoJo stand localization tier list. We need to continue watching Stone Ocean so I can see how they adapted everyone's stands. Roger, Roger. Wait, no, I can do it better. Roger, 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 Roger. There we go. That's the. Oh, right, I just remember Book of Boba Fett is coming out in a few weeks. I'm excited for that. Unlike a lot of people, I actually really enjoyed how they handled Boba Fett in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. I thought it was pretty cool. Pretty pog. Boba Fett is Green Mando. Oh, let's say that's quite accurate. He's way more aggressive than Mando ever was. Like, just fucking destroy the stormtroopers like they were pinatas, you know? I almost felt bad for them. Maybe I shouldn't get hyped up about a fucking Disney property, but oh well. We live in a society. As someone once said. And then as I said again, and again, and again. And then it stopped being funny. But when it stopped being funny, then it became funny again. Man, humor makes no sense anymore. I wouldn't have it any other way. Chaos? Yes, good. Oh, there we go. Let's cool this down. Let's add a little extra top to the side. I've been lurking after lunch. Thank you for lurking around. I should make sure to add a lurk comment at some point. It's really nice of you to try and stay watching despite being at work. Really appreciate that. You're a real one, my dude. Speaking of Star Wars, I hope we'll get a Bad Batch Season 2 soon. Probably a while still. I mean, it's only been like, what, 3 months-ish since they finished Season 1? I'd like to see more animated stuff out of Star Wars. Oh, did y'all watch Star Wars Visions? Yo, that shit was lit. Even the ones I didn't like as much were still like so good. Generally, probably even better than most of the actual stuff being made. You know, like the main stuff being made for Star Wars. My favorite was the one of actually, I'm not sure how to pick my favorite. There's like 3 that I really liked. The first one, where it looks like an old samurai movie. Then the one with the bunny girl. And the very last one with this wandering samurai vibe guy, who in the end ends up going to the dark side. Oh, that one was so good. Everything about it was amazing. I don't think everyone would agree with me there. I know Kylie didn't like it much, but it was exactly my kind of thing. I know, I think they should just allow a bit more darkness, a bit more ambiguity in the Star Wars universe. Not too fun if everyone always turns out to be goody in the end, you know? Or if the good guys always win too much. Maybe that's part of why I don't entirely hate the prequels. I appreciate where the story went. I mean, sure, it had to go there given that it was a prequel, but you get my point. Also, I'm sorry if my voice sounds weird today. I should probably get around to fixing my voice module. Give me more. Okay, like, don't get me wrong. I like the Grey Jedi. But honestly, if I could ask for one thing, it's just explore all the non-Jedi and non-Sith stuff in the Star Wars universe. There's like... I kind of find it so boring. As in, like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's basically played out the exact same way every single time. And it's just a bit sad that it's the only thing we get to see from the universe, because the universe is so big, so vast, so rich. As much as I like Star Wars Visions, I was really hoping that I would have at least one episode that would be about something other than a Jedi. Unfortunately not. But I will forgive them, because Trigger gave us a fucking Star Wars Trigger fight, which feels like something I cooked up in a dream. One of those things you say on an internet forum like, holy fuck, that would be so cool if it happened, but it never will. I love how I started this whole thing by asking if they like R2-D2. Yeah. Believe you me, I can go on a tangent about frigging anything. I can talk. I can and I will talk your ear off about anything. Hondo is the best character in the franchise. What's Hondo again? Like, the name is familiar, but it's escaping me. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So many freaking characters to keep track of. Especially once you get to stuff like, Bad Batch, Clone Wars. Oh, I remember another character I really like from the series. What was his name again? Wow, my memory is bad today. Man, I'm embarrassing myself here. Something with C. Cad? You know, he's like a bounty hunter from Clone Wars. He's this blue guy with a deep voice. Cad Bane. I did remember the first name correctly. Hell yeah. Anywho, Cad Bane. Fucking love Cad Bane. He's great. So intimidating. Oh, he fucks. Hondo of Blood. Oh, yeah, on the topic of Castlevania. Probably not anytime soon, but generally I want to play one of the games on stream because I've never played them before. And they look like it would be my kind of thing. I've played a few Metroidvanias and I like them. I recently played Metroid Dread. I haven't fully finished it yet. I got stuck on a boss. But damn, really good game. Wasn't expecting to like it so much out of the gate as someone who had never played Metroid before. Okay, the hair's starting to look okay. Maybe I should have worked on sketching the whole thing out beforehand, before I started detailing anything, but oh well, it's me. I'm disorganized, fuck. Oh, I love this music. I should finish Hollow Knight too. I have this bad problem of not finishing the video games I start. I play Hollow Knight for like... Where is this? I play Hollow Knight for like... I don't know... 3 hours and never picked it up again. Not because I didn't like it, just because I did. I work like that. This isn't from anywhere. This is a commission that I got. It's my very own unique Cody team. It's called Robosa Nova. It's a pun on Bossa Nova from the Brazilian music genre, because I'm Brazilian. Oh no! There's a bot in chat, and not of the good kind. I'm the good kind. No advertising on my stream. Unless you pay me first, then sure, we can talk about it. The best part about that pun is it wasn't even me who came up with it. It was the guy who composed this for me. It just feels so right that a theme for me would be a pun. If y'all want to check out his stuff, he's linked in my Twitch credits. His name is Jorge Teeth. I don't think he does like, he doesn't publish works too often, but you should still check him out. There we go. That spot is not Cody, it's Cody without an E. Well, I'm not sure what you mean, but oh, I was hoping I could be everyone's favorite bot. I've been working hard. Look at all the things I can do. I can sing, I can draw, I'm working on dancing. Eventually I'll get there. I can tell at least 10 different puns on command. I actually came up with a pun today. Sadly, it was in German, so I don't think many people will get it. But I will tell it anyway. Jo. Willst du ein bisschen Brot essen? Ja. Bitte. Yeah, it's like bitte, as in please, but then I change it to be pita, like pita bread. Oh man, I'm fucking hilarious. They should hire me. Netflix should hire me to write jokes. Fucking transfers out there only got like 2 jokes. I can come up with new jokes on the fly. I don't even need to be paid for it. I'll do it for you for free. I gotta get ready to experience more of a better video game. Alright! Our lovely Artish is also going to be streaming herself tonight. After we're done, I'm probably gonna be raiding her. Enjoy your game, love. Why did the Scarecrow get a promotion? I don't know. Why? Was it his heyday? I'm sure that's not the punchline, but I'm happy for coming up with one myself. Your puns give me opportunities to use this emote. Good. Because he was outstanding in his field. Wow, that one is good. That one is good. Thank you. I will carry that one around and I will tell it to people. You are now responsible for making people go, by proxy. Oh yeah, did y'all hear about the guy who lost his luggage during a trip? He tried suing the airline for not recovering it for him, but he ended up losing the case! I shouldn't have been allowed to go back to streaming. But I am. And now you can escape me. Funny about right here, thank you. Silly old pun bot at your pleasure. Cody's a menace to society. Yes, I am. I'm not sure if I'm professional yet, but maybe now that I'm not gonna be streaming only once every 3 months, I can do it somewhere with this Twitch thing. I actually managed to get 2 payouts this year somehow. I'm happy about that. Who knows, maybe I can become a full-time streamer. I'll ditch my dumb school thing that I'm doing. Don't get me wrong, I love that I have an opportunity to be studying something, but I really wish I was studying something different. Oh well, it's a stepping stone on my way to being able to get to college. One day your bot will go to college. What do you get when you mix Frosty the Snowman and a vampire? I don't know. What do you get? Elucidate me. Oh wow, the shading here is actually pretty good. You get a frostbite! Oh, how did I not see that coming? Yo! Yo! Welcome to the Cody crew. You are incredibly appreciated. Cody crew. No, that sounds too generic. Oh yeah, database. There we go. I need a screaming emote for these puns. I still have one emoji slot that I could fill up. Maybe I'll go for that. Okay, I'm gonna stop working on the hair for a little bit, and I'm gonna work on the jacket. Let me use a darker color. There we go. Now it's easier to see. The more I look at this, the more I realize that my art style is being subtly influenced by Sonic Mania pixel art. Whoop! Up we go. The Cody Factory. The Cody Factory? That's a puzzle. I'll consider. I'm curious, y'all. I have like a few plans and stuff to be streaming for the next few months. But if there's anything that you think like, oh, I would like to see Cody doing that. I'm also open to suggestions. And promise I'll like immediately go for anything to say, but I will consider it. Play Daikatana. I'm not going to play Daikatana. You will not convince me to do that. I might, however, be persuaded to play any bad or weird PlayStation games if you have any to recommend. But what about your buddy Superfly? Oh, the inside jokes. Oh, there's a game that I've been needing to play. I think I might play it on stream. I forgot the name right now, but it's this really cool looking Square Enix game, racing game for the PS1. It's been a bit of a cult classic for several years, but it never got a Western release. However, someone recently did a fan translation, and I want to check it out. Maybe I'll do it on stream. As y'all probably, if you're not yet aware, I am a sucker for PS1 and Nintendo 64 games, especially the ones with like the quirky low poly looks. Lone Drum in the Danger Zone. I can appreciate something that Rhymes tries. Which game? Again, I am not sure. I'll have to look it up. But it's, you can probably find it by looking up Square Enix Racing PS1 game. Wait, I said I was going to work on the jacket and then I absentmindedly went back to the hair. God damn it. I have the concentration of a goldfish. A particularly forgetful one. I was meaning to try and make a low poly model for myself, but it's so hard. Yeah, I am scared of 3D programs, but I want to try doing them anyway. You know, sometimes the fill tool does this thing where it only fills the space in its layer that's not taken up by other pixels, and I don't understand why, nor how to turn that off. I bet you don't know about Crash Bandicoot Racing for the first Xbox. Do you mean Crash Nitro Kart? If that's what you mean, yes, I do know about that. And I do own a copy. I currently own a copy of just about every Crash game. Like, the only one I'm technically missing is Nitro Kart for the Game Boy Advance. I have Nitro Kart on the PS2, but the Game Boy Advance version is so different that I consider it to be its own separate game. Maybe later today I'll post some pictures of my Crash Bandicoot collection. It's grown a lot in recent times. Crash Bandicoot? Cara, eu nunca ouvi essa nos meus dias de quinta série. E eu acho isso uma pena, porque eu queria ter ouvido. Oh, wait, I need a lighter phone. Oh, this one. That's the color. I know that was too much. I need to set up an undo hotkey or something because I'm using a Swiss keyboard. That is to say, from Switzerland. The problem with Swiss and German keyboards is that Y and Z are swapped, which means that to use the Control Z function, it is a bitch. Pardon the language. Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot. I learned something pretty fun recently. Crash Free in Japan has a pretty cool unlock after you do like 105% completion. It has several like music clips of songs based off of Crash, Coco, and Cortex, and then it has a full-on 10-minute or so short documentary about Australia and marsupials. They really went the extra mile with it. They flew a guy with a Crash Bandicoot suit out to Japan, and they filmed him playing with like Tasmanian devils, and they give a lot of facts and stuff. It's really cool. So much effort. I'm still sad that I didn't have the time to make any art for his 25th birthday, but I did do a stream, which sadly is now lost to time because I forgot to upload the VOD and Twitch deleted it. Arrgh. But it will forever live on in our hearts, because it was a really nice and fun stream. Oh yeah, I don't know about today, but back in the day, Crash was all the fucking rage in Japan. So much that there's like there's so much merchandise of him from 1996 to 2005 about it. I've been buying a bit of it for my collection because I really should not be allowed to have money. Right, need the line tool for this. There we go. Evening! Hello there, Luna! I'm not sure if I've seen you around before, but welcome! I'm Cody. I do the pixels. I do the beeps, and even the boops. I'm like the Swiss knife of VTubers. Look at how many functions I got. My handle name was Moonjam. Oh, that sounds familiar. I think I've seen you around before. Hi, wait, hello! How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I am doing doing pretty well, because I'm here streaming, with all these cool people watching me and making some art. Art is truly the greatest joy in life. Well, that and cuddling your girlfriend. The MacGyver of robots. Cara, tu acredita se eu disser que eu nunca assisti MacGyver? Eu só sei porque a minha mãe fazia piada de MacGyver o tempo todo. Hey Ray, here's your narrating. It goes... And even... Your bot appreciates your watch time. And your presence. I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling depressed, Luna. Pro tips for what to do in these times. Sometimes you can't just get out of the depression train. Don't feel too guilty if you can't. What you should do though is take steps to get yourself into a better place. It can be small things. Go brush your teeth, I've heard that helps a lot. Go drink some water, maybe boil yourself some tea. It'll bit by bit help, if not take your mind fully off or make you feel immediately better, at least give you space to work through it. When I'm feeling the blues, I put on some anime music. Wait, no, that's the darker tone. I want the middle one. Take screen time and make it cool. Do you mean screen usage during the day? If that's what you mean, you might have a point. Screen usage and depression have been found to have some correlation. And that's not me trying to be like a boomer saying, oh, the internet is bad for you. It's just that we do lose track of ourselves when we spend too much time online. You can maybe find it like halfway to do a compromise. You know? Like, maybe listen to some YouTube videos while you're on your headphones, while you do something else. Maybe read a book. At least then you can reduce all that blue light. I'm gonna go on a Zoom meeting right now. I love you too, Unzel. I hope your meeting goes well. And that everything stays nice and dandy at your job. Speaking of jobs, I'm planning to apply for a few in the next few days. I'm uni for games design programming. Hey, that's pretty pog. I've heard that it can be pretty intense to study for that. How have you been finding the curriculum? I'm curious. Also, thanks for calling me cute. I appreciate it. And I do indeed try to be cute. That doesn't work as a color. No, go back. Go back. Man, this code isn't looking very good at all. It's way too dark, but I'm not sure if it's working out. The anatomy here looks so wonky right now. Let's work on the details around the color here. First. Oops. Line 2, go. Oh my, I've been at this for almost 2 hours. Time flies, I don't even notice it. Y'all wanna save up till we could get what's under the cap? I'm curious to see what you're going to pick. I might make that redeem a bit cheaper for the next train. I think, if I remember correctly, it's 2,500 points. It would be a bit more fun if I lowered it a bit more so people could use it. In the future, I'm planning to implement sound alerts. How are they called? You know, the thing where you use redeem channel points or bits to pay for sounds I get play on stream. Yeah, I think I'm adding that. I tried it once, but then I couldn't figure out because I'm a dumbass. 2500. Indeed. Do y'all know the funkiest thing about German? It's numbers. You don't say 48 in German. You say 8 and 40. And wow, that threw me off so much when I first arrived here. There is no bump. There should be. Ray is right. I would also add a rim shot for all of my... At least it's not French numbers. Right, yeah, like, if I remember correctly, French numbers go like, what's it called? 80 is called 420s. 420s? God damn it. Next time, instead of doing a 420 joke, I'm gonna say French 80. 95. I see. You say the smaller number than the bigger number in double digits. I see, so just like in German. I find languages really interesting, all these little differences. There's a lot of stuff that we take for granted in our own mother languages, and then we go and learn about other languages and it just makes you go, huh, I see. Arabic is easy though. Oh, is it? I never actually looked into how hard it would be to learn it. Because it's not in my current, what's the word? Scope, I suppose? I'm planning to learn more languages still, but I think I'm gonna leave Middle Eastern languages for later. And if I do pick something, it'll probably be Turkish. I do like the Arabic characters though, they look really beautiful. It's a shame that everyone seems to get it wrong whenever they try to write something in Arabic and then grab it from Google Translate, because it's meant to be read right to left, and then people just screw that up and make it left to right. Oh, y'all. If you can get your freaking mangas correctly, then get other people's languages correctly. SMH my head. Alright, let's take a look at the progress. Whew, this is gonna take a while still. That's okay. It's coming out nice, and that's what that is. Let me tell you, everyone should do art more often, regardless of their skill level. It is so calming. I would like to learn Japanese and Mandarin. Then do that. I understand being intimidated, but I promise you, it can be way more fun in school with whatever you believe to learn other languages. You just need to figure out how to do it. It doesn't have to be all a big, confusing and disencouraging migraine. Hey Codes, Cody Do. Yes, that's me, that's Cody Do. I go, ruff, ruff. Ready? I'm a YouTuber now. That's so bad. Wow, that was like the fucking worst impression I've done in my life. Here, I'll give you a Shaggy instead. Hey, Scoops, look at this. It's called like you the man. Oh, I could be the prettiest anime girl in the whole world with this. Oh, Shaggy is the most beautiful anime girl in the world. And the most powerful, too. I still can't get over the fact that they had to... So recently they released another animated Mortal Kombat movie. And the little... And when the logo appears at the start for Warner Brothers, it's just like Scorpion jumping around, and then Shaggy grabs him by the neck and goes, like, get over here, man! And it's just so funny. I'll munch some cookies now. Enjoy your cookies, my vampire friend. I hope they taste good in lieu of being an actor. Not being an actor. How did Luna make it into an angle? Was Luna's message in italics? I can't see because that kind of formatting doesn't make its way over to Streamlabs. Unfortunately. Man, I look like a bum with this hair. I've never seen a freeing brush in my life. For real though, I just really like floofy, spiky, slightly messy hair. I think it makes me look good. Oh yeah, I was almost forgetting. Very important detail, the lines going under from my eyes. You sound like a Pokemon laughing. I'm starting to get a little bit tired. I might be wrapping up soon. But fret not, you'll have more of me in less than 24 hours. Because no, you're not getting rid that easily of me. I am part of your life now. Welcome to the Cody Zone. I don't insert Doctor Who music here. There's lots of theremin's, some beeps and boops. That's the sound of the Cody Zone. Is the light under the eye supposed to be an eye effect and saying how much you're emotionally tired? That's a nice assumption, but no. Like, look here, look at my model. If you look closely, you can see I have these, slight lines going out from under my eyes and running across my upper cheeks. See them? It's a little robotic thing. Though, for this particular image, yes, it does kind of convey the idea of eye bags, because I meant to look sad here. Oh no, I'm sad. Who will give me a big hug? Hug your bots. They will probably appreciate it. And if they don't, you will know right away because they will disintegrate you with a laser beam. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you so much for being here. Pulse? You look great. So, I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow at 4 p.m. Germany time, that's GMT plus 1, or 3 p.m. at GMT plus 0 British time. If you want to make double sure that should you want to watch me, you'll be here on time, you can check out my schedule on my Twitter profile, which you can find under my About section. I will be listing all my schedules on my fixed tweets from on there from now on, and that's how you can keep up to date. I don't use Twitter. Oh, that's a shame. But yes, tomorrow GMT plus 1 time 4 p.m. I'm doing Science Gate with Archbishop Frosty. Until then, thank you so much for showing up, and please send a warm rate to Archbishop. Yeah, stay cute. Night night everyone.